Hey guys, alright, so I'd like to talk about something in this video that was kind of hit close to home for me since I lost kind of a significant amount of points on my first two papers for not doing this. So it is called hit and run quoting, and the solution, which I should have done, is called a quote sandwich. So hit and run quoting is where you'll be writing along, you'll be writing your paper, and then all of a sudden, probably because you know it's a book report and you have to insert quotes, you put in a quote that kind of goes, and then you just keep going with your paper. So you don't introduce the quote, you don't explain the quote, and you kind of just keep going like it's not there. So whoever is reading your paper is reading along, and then they get hit up with this quote, and then they don't understand it, they might not realize why it's there too, and so you just kind of, you've hurt the integrity of your paper, which is horrible. So the solution for that is a quote sandwich, which Scott will probably teach you more about too, but basically what it is you start off with the top button of your sandwich being the introduction. So you introduce your quote, you say who said it, where it's from. If it's especially for a research paper, you'll want to say maybe whoever said it, like what credentials they have, like reporter for the BBC or something along those lines. And also for the research paper it helps because doing this way, if you take this route, then you no longer have to use the citation after the quote. So saves a lot of time and a lot of those pesky points you might lose if you do the citation incorrectly. So that's your introduction basically. Then the actual meat of the sandwich is the quote itself. So that's the easiest part. You just put in the quote. And then the last part is the bottom bun, which is the explanation. So the explanation, you explain basically what the person in the quote is saying, because let's say, if, for example, if the reader, you might have different viewpoints and they might take it a different way. So by explaining this is what they're saying, you keep yourself on the same page. And then every great sandwich comes with a soda. So the little soda on the side is the so what portion. So in They Say, I Say, they talk about always having the so what being explicitly said. So the reader knows, why is this even important? Like, why did you include this? So you always want to make sure to put that in there just so it ties it back even closer to your paper, and it makes it seem like the quote just wasn't randomly inserted. So it ties it all together again. So just to sum up, we have the quote sandwich first with the intro that explains who said it and where it's from. Then you have the actual quote itself, and then you have the explanation of the quote, what it means, and then on the side you have your little so what. So this is the only time where a hit and run can be solved by a sandwich. So feel fortunate, guys, and use it a lot. Alright, good luck everyone.